Hi, and welcome back to a Motivational Mindset Monday. I am so glad to be back and doing these. I hope that you are ready to go because I am. I'm so pleased to see that I'm pleased to be feeling much better and much more creative and wanting to explore a little bit more into what I want to present on this channel. And Motivational Monday and Mindset Monday videos were some of my favorites because I really felt they brought me to my core. They brought me to where I was. And because of that, I was able to be who I am naturally. Excuse me, I had a little tickle there. All right, today's topic is self-acceptance. You would think as adults we wouldn't need to talk about self-acceptance, but I think we do. I think many of the issues people are having lately is because of their lack of self-acceptance. I'm going to open up in the scripture because that's how I roll around here. In Ephesians 2:10 NLT version, it says, "For we are God's masterpiece. He has created us anew in Christ Jesus, so we can do all the good things He planned for us long ago." Every single day of your life was planned for you. The good days and the hard days. Some of the hard that we experience are consequences to our own actions, and some of it is to teach us a lesson. We may never know why we go through some of the things we go through. It's not karma or someone's wish on you. It's none of that. Not when your days were ordained before you were even formed. You are God's masterpiece. That means that you are handcrafted, created to do marvelous things on this earth that were planned for you long ago. He watched you being formed in your mother's womb. He knows every magnificent part about you. How could you not accept that about yourself? How could you not accept who you are? God knows every hair on your head. He knows every eyelash on your eyes. He knows how hairy your legs are underneath your pajama pants. He knows how hairy your armpits are. He knows the things you like. He knows the things you don't like. He knows what brings you happy. He knows what makes you sad. That's how intimate He knows you. You. Just like He knows me. He's very intimate. So what is it about you that you don't accept? Is your feelings based on expectations from others or yourself? Have you developed habits that you no longer find appealing? That's easy. Just change. Just drop the habits. Drop the things that you don't like about yourself. Change them. Open yourself up to change. You, in your original form, were created with perfection in perfect hands. Does that mean you're perfect? Well, yes, it does actually. Hear me out before you go throwing the book at me or locking me up in a loony bin or even try to call me pretentious, which won't be the very first time I've been called that. Maybe I am. Maybe I am pretentious. I have lived a good life from the time I was born until this very day. Has my life been free of trials and troubles? No, of course not. I've lost many people close to me. There's an ice maker. I've lost many people close to me. One of the very first deaths that impacted me when I was a kid was a kid from my youth group was killed in a car crash just miles from my house. Him and another friend of mine were in a car wreck together. One survived, one didn't. That was very hard. I was crushed. Then, not long after that, followed a stillborn birth of the family that I babysat for. That was very hard to watch and to witness and to be a part of. I learned at a young age that death is inevitable and will come at any time. My dad was in the construction profession. He was a crane operator, just like Joel was, and in the chemical plants like Exxon and Chevron. So I learned early on that some seasons or years are good and others you're barely getting by, but you make it. Money comes and money goes, but that doesn't make you who you are as a person. Who makes you you as a person is how you, what makes you you as a person is how you handle hard to handle situations and how you remain during the good times. If you can prove yourself to be steady in both, then you have officially reached a level-headed maturity that many will never reach. I'm going to read that again to you. It doesn't make you who you are as a person. Money doesn't make you. Your home does not make you. Your car that you drive does not make you. It doesn't make you better than anyone. And I think we all know that. It doesn't make you who you are as a person. What makes you you as a person is how you handle hard to handle situations like death, financial struggles, a loss of a job, a loss of a spouse or a divorce, a loss of love in your life, even a loss of friendship, a loss of a child. How you handle hard to handle situations determine your steadiness and how you remain during the good times. If you can prove yourself to be steady in both the good and the bad, then you have officially reached a level-headed maturity that many will never reach. Finding self-acceptance is a personal journey that can take time and effort. Here are some steps that you can take to cultivate self-acceptance. Practice self-awareness. Start by becoming aware of your thoughts, your feelings, and your behaviors. Notice any patterns of self-judgment or self-criticism that arise. Pay attention to how you talk to yourself and the expectations that you place on yourself. Challenge negative self-talk. When you catch yourself engaging in negative self-talk or self-criticism, challenge those thoughts. Ask yourself if they are based on facts or if they are distorted perceptions. Replace the negative thoughts with more positive and compassionate ones. Cultivate self-compassion. Treat yourself with kindness, just as you would treat a close friend. Understand that everyone makes mistakes and experiences failures. Practice self-compassion by acknowledging your flaws and shortcomings without judgment or harsh criticism. Focus on your strengths. Identify your unique qualities and talents and strengths. Celebrate your achievements and acknowledge your skills. Remind yourself of your positive attributes and the things that you do well. Set realistic expectations. Often self-acceptance is hindered by unrealistic expectations we place on ourselves. Set achievable goals and be realistic about what you can accomplish. Understand that you're human and that it is okay to have limitations or areas where you need improvement. None of us are perfect. We may have been created perfect, but we don't act perfect. We don't behave perfect. None of us have had that example before us. We've had examples that we could look towards to being close to being perfect, but none of us have had perfect examples to follow. Surround yourself with positive influences. Spend time with people who support and uplift you. Surround yourself with friends and loved ones who accept you for who you are. Avoid toxic relationships or environments that contribute to self-doubt or low self-esteem. I cannot say this enough. If you struggle with self-acceptance, then you've got to remove yourself from negative influences. If it's not helping you become more reassured in yourself and have a positive self-esteem, then it's time to let those people go. Practice self-care. Take care of your physical, emotional, and mental well-being. Engage in activities that bring you joy and relaxation. Prioritize self-care and practice self-care practices such as exercise, healthy eating, getting enough sleep, and engaging in hobbies that you enjoy. When's the last time you did something that you enjoyed? Whether it be diamond painting, baking, drawing, painting, writing, sewing, crafting. If you have not figured out a hobby, I would highly engage or ask that you go and try to find a new hobby to try. Just try it, see if you like it. Because a lot of times we get bored. And when we get bored, we begin looking into negative things, whether they be about ourselves or other people. Boredom has no place in your life. You shouldn't have time to be bored. Seek professional help if needed. If you're struggling with self-acceptance or have deep-rooted issues, consider seeking the help of a therapist or counselor. They can provide guidance and support tailored to your specific needs. Remember, self-acceptance is an ongoing process. Be patient with yourself and give yourself time to grow and evolve. Embrace your uniqueness and value, and remember that you are worthy of self-acceptance and self-love. Embracing your uniqueness is an empowering and liberating experience. Here are some ways that you can embrace your unique self. Self-reflection. Take time to reflect on your values, your interests, your passions, and your strengths. Understand what sets you apart from others and what makes you different, what makes you unique. Embrace your individuality and recognize the value it can bring to the world. And monetize that. Use that to your advantage, especially if you're a creator. Find that one thing that sets you apart from everyone else. Mine is my words and motivation. I know that for a fact. So that's what I'm spending my time doing, and I love it. Celebrate your quirks. Instead of trying to fit into societal norms or conform to others' expectations, embrace your quirks and idiosyncrasies. These unique traits make you who you are and contribute to your authenticity. Embrace them as part of your personal charm. You guys are going to get used to hearing my ice maker and dishwasher going. Practice self-acceptance. Accept yourself fully, including your imperfections and flaws. Recognize that nobody is perfect, and that's what makes us human. Embrace all aspects of yourself, both positive and negative, and love yourself unconditionally. Express your creativity. Explore and express your creativity in whatever form it takes for you, whether it's through art, music, writing, dance, or any other outlet. Allow yourself the freedom to express your thoughts, ideas, and emotions in a way that is true to you. Surround yourself with supportive people. Surround yourself with people who appreciate and celebrate your uniqueness. Spend time with friends, family, or communities that accept and value you for who you are. Their positive energy and support can reinforce your self-acceptance. Step out of your comfort zone. Embracing your uniqueness often involves stepping out of your comfort zone and trying new things. Challenge yourself to explore different interests, engage in unfamiliar activities, and take risks. Embracing new experiences can help you discover even more about yourself. Take risk. Here we go again. Do y'all remember I was on a risk kick? Because that word keeps popping up for me. Practice self-confidence. Build your self-confidence by focusing on your strengths and accomplishments. Recognize that you have unique qualities and skills to offer. Celebrate your achievements and remind yourself of your worth. This is a big one. Avoid comparisons. Comparing yourself to others can dampen your self-esteem and hinder your ability to embrace your uniqueness. Remember that each person's journey is different, and you have your own path to walk. Focus on your personal growth and celebrate your progress. Embrace diversity. Embrace and appreciate the diversity in others. Recognize that everyone is unique in their own way, and that includes you. By valuing and respecting the uniqueness of others, you create an environment that fosters self-acceptance and celebration of individuality. Be true to yourself. Finally, be authentic and true to yourself. Trust your intuition, follow your passions, and make choices that align with your values and beliefs. Embracing your uniqueness means living a life that is genuine and true to who you are. Remember, embracing your uniqueness is a lifelong journey. It requires self-reflection, self-acceptance, and a willingness to step outside of your comfort zone. Embrace your individuality with pride and confidence, and celebrate the qualities that make you uniquely you. Do you know your own value? Knowing your own value is an essential aspect of building self-esteem and self-confidence. Here are some ways to explore and recognize your own value. Reflect on your strengths and talents. Take some time to reflect on your unique qualities, strengths, and talents. Consider the things you excel at, the skills you have developed, and the positive traits that others appreciate about you. Write them down and remind yourself of them regularly. Put it on your community tab. Ask your community what they appreciate about you, and you'll discover maybe something new. I think I'm going to do that. Y'all will see that up today on my community tab, so please go answer that. Identify your values. Reflect on your core values, the principles and beliefs that guide your life. What is important to you? What do you stand for? Knowing and living in alignment with your values can provide a sense of purpose and contribute to your self-worth. Acknowledge your achievements. Celebrating your accomplishments, big and small. Take note of the goals you have achieved, challenges you have overcome, and milestones you have reached. Recognize the effort and dedication you have put into these accomplishments. Practice self-compassion. Treat yourself with kindness, understanding, and self-compassion. Acknowledge that you are human, and like everyone else, you will make mistakes and face challenges. Embrace self-compassion by offering yourself forgiveness, and nurturing yourself during difficult times. Accept and embrace your uniqueness. Recognize that you are a unique individual with your own set of experiences, perspectives, and qualities. Embrace your individuality and contributions you make based on your unique perspective. Value the diversity you bring to the world. Seek feedback from others. Reach out to trusted friends, family members, or mentors, and ask them for their honest feedback about your strengths and the positive impact you have had on their lives. Sometimes the perspective of others can help us see our own value more clearly. Set healthy boundaries. Establishing and maintaining healthy boundaries is crucial for recognizing your own value. Respect your own needs and make sure that they are met. Set boundaries with others to protect your well-being and prioritize your own values and goals. Practice self-care. Engage in activities that nurture your physical, mental, and emotional well-being. Take care of your body through exercise, nutrition, and adequate rest. Engage in activities that bring you joy and help you relax. Prioritize self-care as a way to honor and value yourself. Challenge negative self-talk. Notice when you engage in negative self-talk or self-doubt. Challenge those negative thoughts and replace them with more positive and empowering affirmations. Remind yourself of your value and your worthiness you possess. Seek personal growth and learning. Continuously invest in your personal growth and development. Engage in learning opportunities, whether through formal education, workshops, or self-study. Strive to become the best version of yourself and recognize the inherent value in your personal growth. Remember, recognizing your own value is an ongoing process that requires self-reflection, self-compassion, and self-awareness. Be patient with yourself and embrace the journey of discovering and appreciating your unique worth. I also suggest that you recognize others and their value they bring to your life. Tell them. Don't be afraid to tell them the blessings they've done for you, the things they've done for you, whether it be to encourage you or to uplift you when you needed it. Everybody needs that kind of affirmation from other people. It's quite important, if you ask me. And with that, I'm going to bid you guys a fond farewell. Thank you for joining me for a Motivational Mindset Monday. I combined the two. Down in the description box, I will include all my social links to books I have written if you're interested. And I also will link up the playlist for Motivational Mondays and Mindset Mondays if you want to go back and rewatch a few. Maybe hear something new for a second time. And until then, I bid you guys a fond farewell, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.